It's important to have security for updating your software. In embedded systems, it's common to want to be able to update the software over time and use some sort of network to transmit the updated software. This can go badly wrong, as shown with an attack on a Jeep. What happened here was that there was a firewall between the infotainment and outside system and the interior network that did vehicle controls. The idea was the firewall would prevent outsiders from getting in to take control of the vehicle and cause it to run off the road or otherwise misbehave. However, they needed to update the firewall, and rather than have an expensive dealer visit to update the firewall from the inside, they instead decided that it would be okay to update the firewall software from outside the vehicle. This invited an attack in which an attacker updated the firewall to permit the attack instead of prevent the attack. In this case, worse, there was no password or really any security other than obscurity over updating the firewall. So the attackers figured out there was a firewall there, figured out that it could be updated using standard mechanisms for that chip, and were able to reflash the firmware inside the firewall and take control of the whole vehicle. The moral of the story is, make sure your system only accepts updates that have been authenticated, for example, using public key digital signatures, so that they only accept authenticated updates and that they do secure boot so that when they start up, they will only run a firmware image if it has been properly signed.